Well, good afternoon everyone and welcome to Eggs Orchids. Now today, just a little bit different. You see these two plants in front of you. They got repotted sort of 12 months ago. They're only small plants, Phragmipediums. The Phragmipedium humilia arias, cross between Cavacii and Bessi. And they weren't doing very well, and I believe they're a bit temperamental, these. So I've potted them up 12 months ago, so now I want to see what they're doing at the bottom. They don't seem to be too bad at the top, a bit better than they were, so just let's have a look at the roots and see if they're growing at all. Well, I'll take them out of the pots and let's have a look. We'll have a look at this one first, I think. Let's just be the better of the two. Humilia arias. And I've had it. Well, it was from a big plant I had that produced many fans, and I sold them off, you know, and I sold a few off when they were in spike. But these were repotted on the 11th of April 2016. So it's not far off 12 months, not far off 2 years ago. So let's have a look at them. Let's give it a squeeze. That should force them out. Let's hope the roots are okay, because this time of year it's the time of year when roots should be growing on Phragmipediums. Right, I'll just take them both out at the same time, and then I'll get the camera and we'll have a good look at the roots. Right, and they don't look too bad at all. Move the pots on one side, then they're out of the way. Well, this is the second one I took out of the pot, and you can see there's just a little root tip growing there. There's one there, there's one there, so I'm quite pleased with these, and I'll just feel for any bad roots. No bad roots. There's a little plant growing here which is not doing too good, so I'm going to take that off. There we are. I'll take that off because that's not going to do anything at all, I don't think. Anyhow, it's not now. So that's that one, that's looking okay. And this one's looking very nice. Just coming into root tip growth here. Can you see? But everything, and another one here. But everything else, that's not, that's a bad one there, so we'll have that off. Where's the scissors? I think I've buried the scissors under here, so I'll take that off before I repot them. So they're not doing too badly actually. Well, I found the scissors, they were in my pocket, and this is the soft one. But I'll just feel up the root until it comes hard, which is there, and then I'll clip it there. Yeah, and it's there's a clear root underneath, so we'll leave it at that. I'll not clip it anyhow. Oh yeah, I'll just clip it a bit higher. That's it. So they're now ready for repotting, and I'm very pleased with them. So you don't want me to see me potting them up, do you? Because they're going back in the same stuff, because it's been in 12 months, but it's fine. It's a mixture of, I think there's a bit of orchiata in it, some melcourt bark, and grow stones. You know, the grow stones, it's a bit difficult to get them in this country because they're all made in America. It's made from second-hand bottles and calcium carbonate. So a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't use that stuff, you'll cut your fingers on them, but they're not a bit sharp. I don't know how they do it, but it's wonderful stuff. It holds water, it lets air in, and it's slightly alkaline, so that's fine for the frags. Well, go on, we'll have a quick potting up session of these and use the same stuff. You've seen it all before, but I'll do it again for you. There's nothing much to it. Just make sure, a bit too much in there. I don't want to press down on the roots. That's fine. I know it's a mixture of the bark between the two plants, but it's fine. And if you notice, I don't use gloves. I've never sterilised an instrument, and I've not got any of this alcohol that people seem to use, and hydrogen peroxide. Never used it in my life. I mean, I have had my problems in the past, but I don't get many problems now, and I think it's probably because I don't buy, that's a bit messy, I don't buy any plants out of it, and if I buy one I know where it's come from and I know it's going to be okay. So I'm very good with not getting bugs at all. And if I do, we use the bleach treatments. You know, you can't stop the mealybug and aphids and scale especially. That's why I don't have any cat layers in here now. They're all in that small greenhouse. They're a menace for scale. That's one. Same with the other one. Some lovely new tips on there, so I think these are going to be fine this year. They're going to put on a lot of growth, so that's good. So maybe this time next year we'll might be able to see a few spikes developing with a bit of luck. Now that's strange. That's strange. It's all the compost I took out of the two pots, and yet when I put it all back, I haven't enough. Would you believe it? Oh yeah, I think I have. It's just me being lazy and not... no, I need some more. Anyhow, I'll just finish these off. Well, there are the two plants potted up again, and they don't look any different, although I do know now that the roots are fine and they're growing, so I can leave that for another 12 months before I repot them again. You can see a little leaf on the right hand one, well the biggest leaf on the right hand one going a little bit yellow. That's because the newer leaves are taking the goodness out of it, and that'll eventually die off. It's not a disease or anything like that. Well, that's about all for now, so I'll leave you with one last look at the Sanderianum, and with its 1, 2, 3, 4 buds, and see if I can get a closer look at them. There we are. That one's really hairy, and but I'm not happy because the spike isn't coming out of the centre of the plant there, so I may have to cut off some of these bottom leaves to let the plant drop properly. Anyhow, we'll see how it goes. That's part Paphiopedilum sanderianum. So nothing more remains but to thank you for watching, and hope everybody's plants are okay and they're all coming along nicely. And until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Bye.